Hey guys, I'm Brianna, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm sharing with you guys my humongous holiday haul. It's a combination of stuff I got from Hanukkah, Christmas, and like stuff I got after Christmas that was from Christmas. Does that make sense, right? Yeah, because I got like gift cards from Christmas that I used, so I'm counting it as like my Christmas haul. But yeah, I wanted to show you guys, first I want to show you guys my cute bookmark that I got, because I'm like in the middle of like 100 book, not 100, but like a decent amount of books, and I don't have any bookmarks left. So I got this one. It says "Curl up with a good book," and it's a hedgehog, porcupine, hedgehog, and it's really cute. So yeah, it's a hedgehog. It says on the back, guys. But yeah, I thought it was really cute, and I just needed another bookmark. So yeah. Now the first book I'm showing you guys is the book I'm currently reading and hoping to finish today. I probably will, just because I'm a fast reader, but it depends because I still have homework that I'm not finished with yet because I'm last minute, guys. But it's Cowboy Up by Harper Sloan. This is the third book in the Coming Home series. This is about the last brother. Well, technically the second brother. There's 3 siblings. The first book was about the youngest brother. The second book was about Quinn, who's the sister. And this is the last book about the oldest brother named Clayton. And I'm really loving it so far. So I'm hoping I can finish this book in December. And it will be my last book of 2017. But we'll see. I'll update you guys in a couple videos if I did finish this. Or you guys can check my Goodreads, which is always linked down below. And the next couple books that I book hauled are a trilogy, and it's the Wicked Trilogy by Jennifer L. Armentrout. Still hate the last book because it's black and doesn't match the other books. It bothers me so much. But the first book is Wicked by Jennifer L. Armentrout. The second book is Torn, and the third book is Brave. So in my wrap-up, you'll see that I read both Wicked and Torn, and I absolutely loved them, gave them both 5 out of 5. Like, it's a Jennifer L. Armentrout book. Why would I not give it a 5 out of 5? And then Brave, I'm definitely going to get to in January, and it is pretty short, which I was kind of like, I mean, to me it's short compared to the other 2, but I was kind of disappointed with how short it was because there's a lot of questions that I want answered in this book, and there better be some answers because I need to know what's happening with Ivy. Like, I gotta know, guys. I gotta know. But these books were so good, and I 100% recommend them. They focus on the Fae, and it takes place in New Orleans, which I thought was really cool, and it's a different side to what's happening, so I definitely recommend them. Okay, the next 3 are part of a series which I think is going to have 6 or 7 books. I only got the first 3, but I saw them on Jess's channel from Peace Love Books, and I think Gabby from Gabby Reads also mentioned them once or twice, but they are the Hates Hangman series by Tilly Cole. The first one is It Ain't Me, Babe, and these covers are great. I love these covers. But just look at the size of that book. That's like 600 pages right there, and I'm so happy. The next one is Heart Recaptured. And the third one is Souls Unfractured. This one I love. Like, oh, so good. But from what I know about these books, and it's backwards. Good job. What I know about these books is they follow a cult and these women escaping the cult and leaving, and then it also follows a motorcycle gang. So all I know, and I think they're separate people in each book, which is why I felt the need to buy the first 3, because I feel like I was gonna like it, and I did read a sample on my Kindle and I really enjoyed it. So I definitely want to get to these soon, but these are monster-sized books. But the first one follows a girl who is escaping a cult, and she runs into a boy who actually has a stutter, and he is the head of the motorcycle gang, so he actually uses sign language instead of talking to make him seem all tough, and he actually is really tough. Like, people are afraid of him, and I found that very interesting, so that was pretty much why I picked it up. But also Jess mentioned it, and I love Jess. She's like the best book person to go to if you want like a new adult or adult romance. She's right there. But I was kind of in the mood for like a darker thing, and I wasn't sure if I was going to be into the cult type of book, but it seemed really cool, and I was getting like American Horror Story vibes, minus I guess the dying, but I heard there's a lot of like violence in this book, so we'll see. But it is super big, and I really want to get to it in January, so we'll see. I just said we'll see in like 500 times in that, so that's pretty bad for me. The next book I got is Breaking the Ice by Julie Cross. I mean, I got this 2 reasons, because 1, there's hockey in it, and 2, because I already have the first book, and I think this is going to be like a decent sized series, hopefully. But I really love Julie Cross. The first book I wasn't a huge fan of. I think I gave it like a 3.5. It was kind of like all over the place, and it wasn't really as centered as I thought Julie Cross could be. But the second book actually seems interesting. It's I think it's more of a YA, kind of bordering on new adult, but it's about a girl who is kind of popular and she's failing a class, and the guy is the nerd. So it's kind of like a switch, but he's on the hockey team. So I think that's really cool, and the cover's really cute, and it is winter, so it is kind of hockey reading time. So maybe I'll get to it in January, we'll see. But it is pretty short, and I'm hoping I don't have to reread the first book, because me rereading books and trying to get to new books is too stressful, guys. The next book I got is Run Away With Me by Mila Gray. Mila Gray? I don't know. But this is the 3rd book in her series that doesn't have a series name, but it is, like, if you guys know, Come Back to Me is the first one, and Stay With Me is the second one. I've read both of those 2 years ago? Last year? 2 years ago? Something like that. But I absolutely loved them. They were military, soldier. I mean, the romance, there is a small romance at the end, but it's more of like heartbreak and all that, and I really loved that. But this doesn't seem anything like a military romance. I mean, it probably does have that in it, but I don't know. I'm really interested in reading it just to finish or continue the series, because I don't know if this is the last book. But I loved Mila Gray's writing. Like, it was pretty awesome, and I don't really read military stuff, but it was interesting how she put it. So this is more of like a new adult book, so yeah. The next book I got was Love, Life, and List by Casey West, and like always, I have to buy pretty much every Casey West book, except for her last one, because I hated her last one. It was so bad. I think it was Lucky in Love, the lottery one. I just don't like lottery books. Like, I don't know why. They're just really bad to me. Because honestly, lottery books, sorry, I'm going to go on a rant here, but lottery books, they're just dumb, the characters in it, because they spend it on stupid stuff when they could be spending it on more important things. Whatever, it's my opinion. But this book, I believe, is about an artist who ends up getting denied to a program, I think, like an artist program or like a college class, because her artist has her artwork has like no talent or no originality. So she makes a list of 10 things she wants to do to basically get her artwork up to par and I guess make it original. But I think she obviously ends up falling in love in the process. But this kind of reminded me of Confess by Colleen Hoover, but switching the characters, because in Confess it was the guy that was the artist and the girl that was, I guess, the regular person, and I think it's switched in here. But Confess made me cry. But I think I'm gonna like this a lot just because it's not about a lottery, and I do enjoy Casey West's writing, so we'll see how I feel. And the next book I got is Fireblood by Ellie Blake. This is the 2nd book in the, I think it's called the Nightblood series, or maybe Nightblood is the 3rd book. I don't know, but this is the 2nd book, and the first book is Frostblood. I really enjoyed the first book. I thought it was an interesting spin. It had Firebloods who had fire magic, the Frostbloods who had the frost magic, and I believe one of them was wiped out. I read it like in the beginning of last year when it came out. Oh, it's the Frostblood Saga, that's what it's called. Maybe it was the Firebloods that was wiped out. Yeah, I think the Firebloods were wiped out and the Frostbloods kind of took over. But then there's like a new, I guess, evil demon power. I don't know. I read it a while ago, guys. I'm so confusing. But I really enjoyed the first book, and she is a Canadian author, so I thought that was interesting. But I definitely wanted to continue on with the series, and I think I want to wait to read this because I believe the 3rd book is coming out in June. So I think I'm going to wait to read this until June so I can reread the first book, read this one, and the third book all in the same month, and we'll see how it is. Plus, I'll have more time to read in June because school's pretty much over for me. But yeah, I'm definitely a fan of this book. If you guys do like fantasy, I recommend this. And it's very dark, so dark fantasy, this is this book. And the last book I got is A Poison, Dark, and Drowning by Jessica Cluess. This book I've been hearing great things about, and it's just been getting popular because of Shadow, Bright, and Burning. A lot of people have been reading, and I read that last October, and I absolutely loved it. It's about a girl who lives kind of in the era of Victorian London, and she is kind of the last, they said she's a female sorceress, and you don't really see that at all, but she actually isn't one. So it's like a whole big thing of her pretending that she is, so she'll be the savior. But I loved the first book, and I remember there being such a plot twist that I needed a second book, but I don't remember what it was because I read it in October, like last October, like last year. So I need to reread it so I can read this, but yeah, I'm super excited for this, and this cover is so pretty. So we'll see this. And it's been getting great reviews. I know Jesse the Reader read this and he loved it. I think Christine read it possibly, and Kat. So we'll see if I like this as much as I like the first one. And yeah, that's all the books I got in the month of December because it was Christmas and I love books, so I got a whole bunch of books. I do also have another Barnes & Noble gift card that my family got me, and I don't know when I'm going to use it, but I think I'm going to use it to get Zenith, because Zenith is coming out in January, and I want a physical copy of the book, because I have the ARC, but I would like the book as well, because the cover looks gorgeous. But yeah, so that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this book haul, and comment down below what you guys got for Christmas. So, bye!